hey. What's happening? It is Monday, August 26th, 2024, and it is time for our Monday messages. But before I get into it, I want to take a moment to explain why I do these right after I work out. Because as I was getting ready to come in here to do it, I was like, some people probably like, why is this chick looking a whole mess recording videos? um, but I just had to throw it out there. Oh, by the way, if you're here with me now, say hey, let me know that you're watching, where you're watching from. If you catch this on replay, do me a favor, type replay in the chat. But I do these right after my workouts on Mondays for a couple of reasons. One, the whole reason why I created these cards, as you see, it says on here, this is all about mindset, right? I created these cards because I know that sometimes we struggle with putting things into perspective, right? And people get up on Mondays and they're dreading it, blah, 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 blah. So that was that. But then two, I've shared before, but I just want to talk to anybody who doesn't know. In the mornings when I wake up, I do not touch or check my phone. Not until I finish my workout, because that is my me time. That is my time to do what I need to do for myself, right? Because I know, one, it helps the body, but two, exercising is the best and the most overlooked and underused stress reliever that there is. So getting my workout done first thing in the morning, it just automatically, any stress I may have woke up with, gone. Well, at least reduced. And I feel stronger, I feel better, I feel accomplished, all of that good stuff. And it helps to get the blood flow, so I feel very lucid. I have some of my best ideas for work come through while I'm working out. So with that, and a lot of times I'm making correlations between my workouts and life in general, whatever. So to sum it all up, I think very clearly. My heart and my mind are both very open while I'm working out. So coming to you all right after I finish my workout is when I am the most honest, I guess, and clear and all of that good stuff. You know how they say, like, after sex is when you should have the strongest conversations because people are open. That's how I am after my workouts, right? So that's why, and I could go shower and change and put some lip on and some clothes on and all that good stuff. But I'm like, you know what? My brain is still working right now. My brain is swirling. So I'm like, let me get in here and share this message while it's on my heart. And I don't even know what the message is, right? I just feel like I'm more receptive right after this, right? So I just bring out in here as I'm, making my oatmeal and my tea, the routine. So with that being said, after I've been in my mouth for almost half the time, well, more than half the time, I like to be honest. I like to make this quick, 5 minutes, but I'm shuffling my deck, and I'm just going to grab whatever card to see what message the ancestors have for us today. So, this one says, and you can't see that, pausing is an act of self-compassion. That is so crazy because and what does it say again, y'all? Pausing. Let's see, can you see that? Let me see if I can get it close enough. There we go. Pausing is an act of self-compassion. This is so real. I just had this conversation with my clients this weekend because I need to hurry my tail up because I have to go to the chiropractor in a little bit. But going to the chiropractor, my back has been bothering me for a couple months. I asked my chiropractor last week, like, hey, am I restricted or do you just want me to listen to my body? What are we doing, right? And even though I'm a Capricorn, true and through, and I could be a goat, which means I could be stubborn, I'm a really, really good patient. One thing I do is listen to my doctors, whether I like it or not, just because I know that trying to speed things up can make it worse. So I was just talking to them about my clients about how sometimes you have to slow down in order to speed up, right? And I had also seen a movie that made me think about it. Sometimes you have to rest in order to reset your mind, reset your body so that you can go longer and further and maybe even faster, right? So when you take a moment to pause, because it's not a stop, A lot of times people think that when they rest, they're stopping, but no, you are honoring your body. You're listening to your body. You're showing yourself some compassion to say, you know what? My body's tired. My mind is tired. I need to pause so that I can do better and feel better. You didn't quit, so it's not a stop. That's what I need y'all to understand. Rest is good. Rest is part of the process. That's mentally and physically resting. You have to. And when you take a moment to pause, that is honoring, again, your body, your mind, listening to it and say, you know what? I'm doing too much. I need to stop. And I'm going to show myself some love and some compassion. I'm not going to push myself, and I'm not going to drown myself and bury myself for the sake of whatever. No, I'm going to love on myself enough to know that I need to slow down. I'm going to pause. It's a comma, not a period. The period don't come until the day you die, until the day you expire. As long as you're breathing, it's a comma. And you got to receive that too. All right? Even if your comma, you might have a lot of commas that last for a while, and that's okay. Because you're still honoring what your body and your mind may need at that time. All right? So if anybody came on, hey, Crystal Taylor, on the Fitness is Not a Game, and we are doing, talking about this week's Monday message that says, there we go. Can you see it? Sorry, so close. Pausing is an act of self-compassion. That means that we are listening to our bodies. We know that we do not need to push it and run it through the ground for the sake of who and whatever else. We love our bodies. This is the only home we have to live in, right? It's the only body we got. So we're going to listen to it and give it what it needs. And sometimes it needs to pause and rest so that it can go longer, further, maybe faster. So I hope you like that one. I like that one. And again, it's a pause, not a stop. As long as you still have that desire, that will, you're going to go again. But sometimes it's okay to say, you know what, I'm doing too much, or whatever the case, my body and my mind can't do anymore, and I need to just slow down, pause, and I'll get back to it tomorrow, next week, or whatever. All right? So if you needed that, drop a 100 in the chat for me. Let me know. Make sure you tag your people, share it out for anybody else who you know may need this message, that they may need to pause, and it's okay to show that they love themselves. Selfish is not a bad word, y'all. You love yourself enough to pause. So, all right, I'm going to let y'all go. Happy Monday. I hope you've enjoyed this message for the day, and I will see y'all again next Monday. Have a good one. Drink your water. All right, bye. And I'm getting in the shower.